Back to Midday Kentucky, everyone. Well, it looks like you're cooking some meat in the kitchen.
We've got meat.
How are you, Alison?
I'm great.
Good.
How are you?
Okay, fantastic.
Oh, so I was asking him just before we came on if you had heard of Henry Bain.
I have not. I've heard of your bane of my life.
Yeah.
Or bane of my existence. But that's a different thing.
So Henry Bain, this is, I've got to school you a little bit on Kentucky. You're going to be here a while, right? So
I hope so.
Yeah, we may even be planting some roots. Yeah. So we are going
is
to
that
be...
a bad thing?
Not a bad thing
Planting
at
roots?
all. No, no, that means like buying a house.
Oh.
Like maybe like actually like planting your roots here. That's good. Yeah, it means you're calling it home.
Nesting.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're going to make Henry Bain sauce. And Henry Bain, it's been a very popular sauce since late 1800s in Kentucky. So it was made famous in the Penn Dentist Club in Louisville. And it's typically served with beef tenderloin or beef tenderloin sliders.
Okay.
Okay?
Nice.
So we're going to make that sauce, and instead of tenderloin, which can be a bit pricey, we went with a more economical choice, but also something that you can cook that is very tender, that can be just lovely for dinner, which is a flank steak.
Okay.
So it's just a different cut. It's a more worked muscle, so you have to be very careful with how you cook it, because if you overcook it, it can get very tough.
Okay. Well, let's get going with this. While you're doing that, can I ask you, is beef the #1 export here in livestock? Is it beef or pork or?
In Kentucky?
Yeah.
I don't believe it's beef, but I'm not for sure.
We're having trouble
We
with
might get with the Kentucky Beef Council and have them come on and talk with
also,
them.
anyone at home, if you know, make sure you head over to our Facebook page and just maybe give me a note and let me know. I think it would be beef. I don't know. I know horses would be right up there.
Yeah, well, we don't.
No, we don't eat horses. Oh my Lord.
All right.
Are you
so
crazy?
Get me all off here. Whew. So we want to make sure when we're searing off the steak that we have a really nice hot pan.
Yeah.
So we're letting this heat up, and then all I'm going to do with the steak is just season it a bit with salt and pepper, and that also helps to give it a bit of a crust. Okay?
So you sear it in the pan first, do you?
I do, and if you have like a grill pan or a grill, you can absolutely do it on the grill and get some nice grill marks and char, but I don't cook it all the way through. I keep it rare and finish it off in the oven.
So are you saying flank steak, what, is it a little bit tougher or something, is it?
Yes,
Okay.
But if you cook it to like a nice medium rare, it's still really tender, it'll slice well, and it's not at all chewy or tough.
Good.
It's if you get it overcooked, then that's when it really starts to toughen up.
Would that be good for my crock pot?
Crock pot you could, but you would need to cook it much, much, much longer, because you know what I'm saying?
We
like
should
to
actually do
tenderize
some
it.
recipes for crock pots, because by the time I finished doing
getting...
my crock pot the other day, all the vegetables seemed a little mushy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll work on that. We'll work
I have no idea how to cook. I really cook all that sort of stuff. I know what I like.
We know that.
It's different. I know what I like.
We do know that about you.
Yeah, I just don't know how to do it all myself.
All right.
But I'm learning.
Okay.
So now we're going to make the sauce, yeah?
Yes, we're going to make the sauce. So you will be surprised to know what goes into Henry Bain's. But
Is that ginger?
No, it is a mango chutney.
Ooh.
Now, but Trader Joe's has my favorite. It's a mango ginger chutney. That sniffer of yours.
I love it.
All right, so let's add some of this in.
Hold on, we've got to get... Oh, is that enough?
No, keep going.
Really?
So pretty much when you do Henry Bain's or when I do it, I basically do like a jar of everything. So we're going to do the mango chutney. Then we're going to add a bit of Worcestershire sauce.
I can't get it all out.
And then I add basically a bottle of this steak sauce. I typically go with like A1.
Oh, that's good.
Just
so
wait.
Everyone at home, that is called Trader Joe's Mango Ginger Chutney.
You
Can
got
we grab
it.
a shot of that? Mango Ginger Chutney.
It's so good.
Absolutely love it.
I know. So,
Is that there all the time?
Yeah, yeah, it's a staple.
I'd love that on my toast.
All right,
Toast
so
of this fresh tomato and ham.
Gonna have to come up with his recipes. Okay, so we have our mango chutney, our A1 sauce, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. We're gonna go with ketchup. It's so
tomato
strange.
sauce.
Ketchup. It's so strange, you know, when you hear all these ingredients together.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, it is a Kentucky staple.
What's that?
A little bit of chili sauce, and I like mine to be, of course, a little hot. So
Would you
I
be a
always
doll
add.
and grab, since you're closest to the, and grab me a spoon?
So you can try it.
I want to
yeah.
taste it.
Well, we're
before
not quite
oh,
finished.
How much do I put
That's good. Just a dash of hot sauce, and then a little bit of lemon or lime juice in there. You might season it a bit with salt and pepper, and that is your sauce, and it's going to be just lovely.
Okay.
Now I'm going to move this steak off because we have one that's finished in the
Yep.
oven, so I'm going to grab that, and I'm going to grab you a spoon to try
Okay,
this, but go
good.
ahead and stir this up.
Yeah. Thank you.
And then traditionally,
Alison, would you marinate this sauce overnight or something?
it's better probably the day after,
Oh, I was thinking it would be the best the day after, yeah.
but I
Oh,
can tell
I
you.
can't wait to taste this before we put it on there.
Whew, hot, hot, hot.
What do you think about tasting sauces like this beforehand?
Oh, always, because
Really?
you make a sauce to taste.
Oh. No, I knew it'd be good with the ginger. I knew it.
So we make this, you serve it on the side with your beef.
I could actually continue to eat, but I know it's rude
No, no,
using
no.
the same spoon.
And
So I'm putting
classically,
it down.
though, they put sometimes chopped watercress in there with it.
So do
Right
you,
at the end.
Oh, you slice it. Oh, I understand. I thought you were
This
going
is-
to cook it in this.
No, this is just a sauce that you serve over top of your
I
beef.
love it.
So when you have your beef tenderloin sliders, you can just put that right on top.
Brilliant. Okay, while you're slicing that up, I can tell everyone where they can get this fantastic recipe at wtvq.com/Midday Kentucky. Click on the tab Midday Kentucky. A little box will drop down where all the recipes are that Alison does. Hey, babe. Yum.
And look
I
at
think
that
this is one of my
steak.
favourite things.
Wonderful.
I know that sounds
It's
really
like
pathetic,
Oprah.
isn't it? And that looks amazing. Perfectly cooked. Hey, appreciate you. We'll be right back after this short break. I'm going to be eating this. Go the chutney.